my dating and relationship coach. On this channel, we aim at raising significant ladies by sharing high-value secrets that can enable them build all-round success in their lives, careers, and their relationship. Therefore, I welcome you on board. This video is a continuation of a series we began some couple of days ago, and if you've not watched it, I'll put a link below this video. Click the link, watch it, because whatever we are doing from now is building upon what we have already done earlier. So today, we shall be looking at two important factors which are likely the reason why you are not married. Number one, you likely got committed to the guy before he did. Now, let me say something very, very important. Please understand that men love winning. Men love to conquer. And because they are that way, everything about them that would mean anything of value, if it doesn't follow this pattern, most men don't value it. Now, let me explain this in detail. People like Ronaldo, Messi, and all other top athletes, they exercise every morning. They go to length, watching their diet. They do exercises beyond what the ordinary person can do. They all do this so that they will become the best in the sports they participate in. It will interest you to understand that most of the trophies they present on the finals to the winners are barely something their 1 week salary or 1 week allowance can buy. But still, you will discover they will go through rigorous exercises, go through a lot of things, dieting and every other thing, just to win a trophy their 1 week salary can buy. So what am I trying to say? If you go to the market and say, Ronaldo, instead of these exercises you're doing, I bought you exact replica of the Champions League trophy. You don't need to stress yourself. Do you know, when you present such gifts to any athlete, he just looks at it, laugh, and then dump it. Do you know why? Because the value is in the chase. The value is in the process of achieving that. But let me bring this point home. Men tend to value something they believe is worthwhile, something they hustle for, something they struggle for. A lady becomes so easy for the guy doesn't value her. And that is why in the previous video, I mentioned that a lady who gives sex early loses her value before the man. But a lady who can just delay a bit tells the man that he needs to chase more, he needs to invest more, and that works on his psyche, believing that the lady is valuable. I'm trying to say, men value what they struggle to get, what they work for. Men wants to win you by conquest. The actual value is in the pursuit and not in the simplicity. Please, I don't want you to also misunderstand me that you have to make things complicated. But what I'm trying to say is that we want to chase. We want to pursue. We want to work for it. Don't make it easy for us. Don't start acting his wife before he says so. That signal alone shows the guy you are desperate. The moment you do that to us, we get suspicious. Because if she is as valuable as we thought, then she won't be as simple as she is. Or she won't make it easy and she's making it look. It's either because she's desperate or somebody is actually not interested. It's like, I'm the only one that is interested in this thing. Do you know, men also want to know that other people are also interested in you. That thing alone would even trigger something. Oh, so this thing I'm going after is also valuable. So we value it when we win by conquest. I know you want the guy to marry you, But please, don't show him desperation. I know some of you may be thinking, oh, if I don't act now, other ladies will take him off. You see, that is another mindset I want to remove from your head. Please don't do that. The moment you start thinking that way, you shoot yourself on the leg. It makes you begin to go extra mile. Let the other ladies not take him away. You know the guy is handsome. You know the guy is rich. Let the other ladies not take him off. The moment you start that, it makes you go extra mile. That makes the guy begin to suspect you. He becomes suspicious. Oh, am I actually making the right decision? Even if he was crazy about you, the moment you start throwing yourself at him, you start pulling backwards. Please, ladies, don't get exclusive with a guy except he demands it. If you're actually gaining value, please give us a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, the best moment to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that anytime we release, you'll be the first to be notified. Now, the second point I want to mention is most ladies fall in love with the ideal man in their head rather than what they see. As I said in the first video, let's say a lady has 10 qualities she wants in a man. And let me use a tall, handsome guy having a good source of income, who is respectful, who is caring, who is, let me not bore you with it. And then the guy shows up. Unfortunately, the guy has only 2 out of the 10 qualities she wants in a man. Do you know most of the ladies who have activated the panic mode, the desperate mode, do you know what they do? They just baptize the guy. They baptize him with the remaining 7 or remaining 8 qualities. So in their mind, they don't actually see the flaws this guy has. What they see is the ideal man they fell in love with. So if you come around her and tell her, can't you see this guy is wasting your time? Can't you see this guy is treating you like trash? Can't you see this guy is making you cry? Can't you see? When you begin to mention all these things, do you know to her, she just believes the reason you're saying these things is because you just don't like the guy. Do you know why? Because in her mind, the guy has the best qualities. So virtually, most of the time, ladies don't fall in love with reality. They only fall in love with what is in their mind. They don't see reality. The guy can be around her, wasting her time for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years without even marrying her. Please, ladies, I want you to understand that if you fall in love with the ideal man in your head, it's detrimental. The moment you get married, that thing wipes off. That scales fall off your eyes. And that's when you begin to see the reality. But by then, it's already too late. Please, I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you actually falling in love with the guy or with the ideal man in your mind? I know these things I'm saying. I've counseled thousands and thousands of ladies. Most of the time, what they do is that they fall in love with the guy in their mind. And they refuse to see reality. And another factor, another thing that will show you that you have actually lost touch with reality is this. You actually go by what the guy says rather than what he's doing. He said, I will marry you. And so, does his action align with what he's saying? That's one factor to know. But most ladies who live in this fantasy world will only move by what the guy is saying. The guy may be saying a different thing and doing a different thing, but the lady still hang around. Why? If you ask her, she'll say, he said it. But his actions are different. Please, ladies, watch what he does rather than what he says. Oh, that's a part I don't like where I will have to say goodbye. But please, before I go, I want you to go to the comment section and write a summary of what you learned from this video. And then if you have a pending question, something you need an answer for, please leave it on the comment section and I will definitely reply you. Please follow us on our social media handles. The link is below this video. From this side, I'll say goodbye. And don't forget that I love you. Take care of yourself.